Good morning. Hello, hello everyone. I'm back. Yeah, I feel better. I'm maybe not fully recovered yet, but I thought I want to just get back to my routines. I have to get up in the morning anyways with the kids, and yeah, I also want to work on my novel. And I want to talk to you guys. So yeah, that's why I'm back, and actually sitting here right now I feel pretty good. And I already had a little talk with James about his situation, because he has been working for 24 years at this facility and now has to move to another one. And yeah, it's a ghost season, isn't it? And we already talked about that the people who will miss you guys will be the ghosts. And James just said, I'm waiting for them to pop out and tell me I'm not allowed to leave, which I found pretty funny. And my writer's brain immediately went to, what if James realizes that he has been a ghost all this time? So yeah. Yeah, but it can be really hard. Or I can only imagine how hard it must be for you, James, to watch everyone leave after such a long time and seeing the building empty. And yeah, it's just strange, really, really strange, probably for you. And so I think it's good that you now know this is the last week. Next week you will be somewhere else, and you just have to go through this week and maybe through the next one, next two. Shut up. Yeah, it must be a bit creepy as well, doing night shifts in a place that's emptying. And so yeah, I hope you get through the week, and yeah, you will just feel better, hopefully next week or in the next weeks. Very quiet. I can hear my voice echo in our lobby area. Oh, yeah. 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 It's definitely, and especially during October, when anyone is talking, everyone is talking about ghosts anyway. And, it's just like made for a story, I think you should take notes about how you feel, how it feels, what it's like, and maybe you can start at the new facility with writing down everything, that you felt and turn this into a good story. I don't know. Nicole is here. Hello, how are you? How was Salt Lake? And yeah, how are you feeling right now? I also saw that JC also said she had to cancel this week's stream. She's still not feeling good. So yeah, I hope she will be better soon. Yeah, it's this season. I don't know. I first thought maybe I got COVID or something because of my daughter's class. Her classmates, like 5 of her classmates, have COVID right now. Yeah, but I took a test yesterday and was negative. I know that's not 100% sure, but still, I will see. I actually wanted to travel and see my grandma on Friday. Now I'm unsure if I should do this. I will see how I feel, and I will definitely take a test before I go. And yeah, I will decide on that. Still some days left. So yeah, I hope you all of you guys, everyone that's watching this now or later, stay healthy. And if you're not healthy yet or now, just get better soon. That's the switch from summer to fall. Probably a lot of people tend to get sick. I don't know. I feel like that's ooh, a story. Definitely, you wouldn't believe how many dead flies there are. Ooh. in our internal fires. There's things I didn't want to know, but yeah, it makes sense. In spaces you maybe didn't look before, you find creepy stuff. Yeah, a lot of material for you to keep and work on if you choose to. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm pretty sure there would be some people who would like to come to your place right now and have a look around and soak up this energy, you know. um, we have these flies, and we used to have ladybugs, like too many ladybugs. Yeah, prior years. Oh. Yeah, this would definitely creep me out a bit. I have a card for us. A wolf. Devour the ferocious calling within, the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. It's actually the last card of the deck. And again, I think the whole deck is a lot about intuition and this one is about your inner animal, you know, your, what was it called? Yeah, instincts, for instance, you know, we should have and keep. And just yesterday I saw an interview with someone who said that, especially in Europe, I'm pretty sure here in Germany that's true, we aren't very spiritual. It's just because of history, you know, we don't feel this connection to nature anymore, like in other societies and cultures where there's a lot more spirituality and talk about ghosts, for instance. We do this for fun for Halloween, but we don't have this connection anymore to maybe the spiritual side, but also to nature, this deep connection, you know, this that we feel the vibration of everything. And so what do I want to say? Yeah, maybe it's a call for us also to stay connected to that. And especially Halloween is a good time to play around with it. And we tend to make fun of it and have fun with it. But spirituality can really be helpful for us when in dark times, you know, when we feel like we have no energy, or we don't know how we should move forward with our life. I don't know, we all struggle with stuff, and sometimes it's good to open up ourselves, not just to reality, you know, as we perceive it, but to stay open to possibilities, to our imagination. And this can really be helpful when we want to solve problems in our lives or move forward or just grow, to like I said, stay open to things that maybe we are doubtful about. We don't have to develop a strict belief in something, but just like I said, staying open can be very helpful when we want to solve problems we have, and especially also with writing. Don't be too strict with the outline, maybe. If you feel like while writing, if you get this feeling of it's kind of boring, or, you know, sometimes we just feel, I don't know if this is the right path here. And so staying open and not be too, how to say, too strict or too focused on, the outline that we've maybe written, or so might be helpful sometimes. Because otherwise later, when we're editing or something, we then realize, damn it, there is a plot hole or something. So keeping everything open can be helpful, and not shy away from those subconscious messages we sometimes get, you know, those tickles or something that we tend to push away because we feel like, no, I want to move forward, I don't want to think too much about it, or I'm scared to rewrite something, or I don't want to. Yeah, the bugs, they would hibernate for the winter. Yes, of course, makes sense. I mean, ladybugs are actually cute, but if there are a lot of them, I don't know. I'm not too fond of them then. Lisa is here. Hello, hello. Having a rough night, so I'm still up in here. Oh no, I hope maybe our fun Halloween timer that I will start soon will make you a bit happy. Elizabeth, hello, good to see you. Oh no, Elizabeth too. Maybe it's the darkness again, you know, that we all struggle a bit with. I've been struggling a bit too. Maybe also because I was feeling sick and everything. I wasn't feeling my best, and I think also when I'm not feeling good in my body, having headaches and everything, I of course cannot really focus and cannot really work, and then there's the cycle of just feeling worse and worse each day instead of better. That's why it's one reason why I said, okay, I'm still not fully recovered, but I want to just do a little bit work on my novel because I know it will make me feel better, you know, just doing something, even if it's just a little bit. James, ladybugs are very good. They eat, okay, some insects. I don't know what aphids is. Oh, but I have the translator open anyway. I have to look. Aphid. Oh, yeah, of course. Yes, my neighbor bought ladybugs to get rid of the aphids on her plants. She bought a box of ladybugs. It was last year or 2 years before prior. Yeah. Elizabeth, I slept 4 hours a.m. I'd rather sleep through the night and have another nightmare than to start having an. Yes, I totally understand that you just want to sleep. Lisa, oh my god, wait, you're so right. I have seasonal depression. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. My daughter, my eldest daughter struggles with that. Not yet, but in winter usually. And we have this daylight lamp, which was really helpful for her, I think. And going to the gym and stuff, you know. And I live where it is cold. See, yeah, maybe it's affecting you. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. James, when they enter and leave the building, they can trigger. Really? And then you think there's a ghost. Oh my god. And Loretta is here. And JC too. Hello, you too. I just talked about you, JC, because I was hoping, yeah, that you're feeling better, but I saw that you canceled another stream, so you probably also still need some time to recover. And Loretta, how are you doing? I knew it would be a good decision to stream today. Just to see you guys makes me happy already. James, a very spooky, the ladybugs opening the doors until you realize why the doors are opening and shutting for no reason. It's really funny, definitely. Lisa says hi to everyone. James says hi to Loretta and to JC. And hello, JC again. Elizabeth, I had 13 nightmares in 16 days. Oh no. And now today on day 17, I think maybe these nightmares are going away. Why and how? What? There must be something you are processing right now when you have so many nightmares. There was a time when my son didn't want to sleep because he also was afraid to have another nightmare. So, oof. Lisa, I know I have it and I didn't put the dots together. They might be part of the problem right now. I had a scary, disturbing dream last night. So you too. It still kind of put me in a funk. Yeah, but 13 is awful. Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. So there was something. I was reading a book this week that triggered me emotionally. Yeah. Sometimes there can be small stuff that just, we have, especially sensitive people. We have to look out for ourselves. Like the news recently have been, so I'm trying to stay away from everything, for instance. So there's a lot of stuff going on anyways. And Lisa says hi to JC as well. How are you? Oh, that will do it. I got you, Elizabeth. When I was a kid, my brother would wake up screaming. Oh my god. He had nightmares that I was a vampire. he could just look into the future, James. And then I was trying to drink his blood. Oh no, that's creepy. Yeah. One night I had 3. Oh my god. Oh, no wonder you cannot sleep. Lisa, I'm in a funk right now because of hormones mixed with my own sensitivity and stuff that's happened this week in my own life. In a fight with my mom. Yeah, everything's coming together. And also seasonal depression. So not doing so great. And yeah, also 3. Holy cow, I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. Yeah, we have to find ways to do things that make us feel good. I don't know. I always say we should have a list ready for situations like that, but I actually also don't have a list ready. Like cute animal videos or stuff. I don't know. Whatever is helpful for us when we are not feeling good. Maybe, like I said, the first sprint will help. This is this cute Halloween timer. So let's do a 20-minute warm-up sprint and see how it goes during the next 20 minutes. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 1. And how did everybody do? Yeah, I'm still suffering a bit from brain fog, I have to say, just because I'm editing right now. It's really annoying when I'm struggling to focus, concentrate. You probably all had this experience yourself before, but I think I finished another scene and can move on to the next one during the next sprint. Let me see. Yeah, we had a lot of talk in the chat, about health and hormonal cycles, and I think it's not just us women that suffer from that, because I think men also. So, like, I think everyone is going through hormonal cycles, mood swings, more or less. It's just not as obvious, maybe. So that's what I so often talk about, what I find really not good about our society, the Western society especially, that it's like we have to be like machines, have to go to work each day, have to are expected to be on the same level of alertness, each day. It's all about the numbers, so it doesn't account for us being humans who like have different, like I said, we go through cycles and there are seasonal things happening, hormonal things happening, and we all aren't machines actually, and which makes it sometimes so difficult for us to find the time to deal with what's happening with us mentally and in our bodies from time to time. And we kind of have to suppress this all the time to be able to go to work, earn the money, to survive, and I hate that kind of, that we are forced to do this. And I hope that in the future there will be some changes about that. And we also have to be aware of that when we are creative, that not every day is the same, and we have phases we go through. I think sometimes it's a good time to be editing, because even through the day, we all know this, we have different energy levels. It's different for everyone probably, but you know yourself best when is a good time to focus, for instance, because for editing maybe you will have to focus a lot more on details, while when you're outlining or world building, that's a totally different mindset you have then. And so to find the right time and space for you to do the different kinds of work you have to do for your writing, and not be too hard on yourself when you cannot write 5K words each day, for instance, because things change. You are just human. We all are. Francis joined us during the sprint. Hello. What else? Oh, see, James had to start clearing out the drawers in the office. Maybe you also find interesting stuff from your past now. I don't know if something comes up. Nicole ate some chicken nuggets, then awesome. And then messed around with Nano Project number 1's outline. Awesome. Yeah, are you guys actually looking forward to NaNoWriMo? I don't know. I'm, like I said, my mind is currently and I will probably just continue working on my novel to just finally finish it. I had the idea of working on another project during NaNoWriMo, but because being sick the last days and I've moved forward so slowly, I probably will just focus on editing. I will see how I feel on the beginning of November. Liza, I kind of try to calm down and work out the tension in my neck and shoulders. Yes, I count that as productive, as I suppose. 2 a.m. here. Yes, it's very important. We should not underestimate the role of our... See, I'm already massaging my own neck. I, for instance, tend to forget that I have a body. And yeah, that kind of is not good, because then I will get headaches because of my neck muscles, because when I sit too long and don't stretch in between. So yeah, take care of yourself. That's really, really, really important. And that's a big part of productivity. Just what I just said, we should always account for what's happening with us, with our bodies, because we only have this one body. James, a 33-day male cycle. Oh, see, that is extremely sensitive to stress. Yeah, I don't know that much about it, but I read about it. So and I think the problem, again, with our society is that especially men are supposed to be like machines, With women, it's like, yeah. Sorry, but yeah. But like I said, especially male people probably themselves won't even acknowledge this or know this, and then suppress stuff. Men do have hormone cycles, I think, but they fluctuate a lot less. Yeah, like I said, it's probably less obvious. I don't know. I'm not a male person, that's why I cannot tell. But yeah, Industrial Revolution, we realized that machines have superior performance. Exactly. That's being living in capitalism that's the downside of it, that we're supposed to work like machines somehow. But you're so right, we are all people going through things, and our societies expect us to just suppress our humans. Yeah, it's terrible that we are expected to essentially pretend not to be people. Yeah, James is a robot. No detectable feeling. I don't think so. That's not true. I'm so very proud of him. Yeah. Yeah, Lisa is defending James. James is a good egg. Be nice to him. I'm realizing now I don't actually know anything about the male hormonal cycle. Huh? Yeah, like I said, me too. I just remembered that I read it somewhere, and I was like, yes, it makes total sense, of course. And I'm also interested in this stuff because I have a son. I want him to grow up a healthy human being. So it's good to know those things and be aware of that. Elizabeth, I did a bit of journaling that sprint. Awesome. Lisa, oh, I forgot to mention I'm doing a yearly challenge soon. Ooh, share a bit more about the challenge. I'm always interested in challenges. James, found some old name tags. Oh yeah, clearing out the drawers. 2 of the 3 title my position has been given over the years. Yeah, let's see. You should keep them as a memory. Elizabeth, I'm looking forward to NaNoWriMo, despite the fact that I'll be quite busy during NaNoWriMo. Yeah, I think November is, especially for you Americans, quite a busy month anyways, isn't it? With Thanksgiving and everything. Lisa, I've been bullet journaling, prepping for the yearly challenge for the last 10 to 11 days at this point. Ooh. Okay, bullet journaling. No, it's not a bullet journaling challenge, is it? Or is it? No, you prepped your bullet journal. Sorry, like I said, I'm suffering from brain fog. You prepped your bullet journal for the challenge. So, but what is the challenge? If you want to share. Elizabeth, writing this rewrite of this novel will be fun during November. Yes, so it's good that you're looking forward to it. James, INFJ problem, forgetting you have a body. Yeah. I used to test INFJ too. Lisa, I forgot I have a body is something I partially relate to at this point, I think. Shark, women are animals. Yeah, men too. And men are taught to not express emotions, and women are taught to express emotions as long as it doesn't make anyone else uncomfortable. Yeah, we aren't supposed to express anger, for instance. Although I sometimes would love to do that. Lisa, I would argue that at least here in the US, everyone is kind of expected to be a machine at work, but not necessarily at home, yes. Even though we teach men not to express their feelings, like Elizabeth said, yeah. I think we all, because we're discussing it, and there have been a lot of discussions going on, I think we're getting more and more aware of all those things that need to change. So I'm hoping for the best in the future, you know. If you take too many sick days at a job, you can get fired. Yeah, I think here in Germany we are a bit more protected, you know, and as employees, you know, you cannot be fired here that easily, especially not when you're sick. They actually, I think, cannot fire you here. Elizabeth, if you take too many, oh yeah, that's what I just read, Lisa. Also, we expect them not to like cry at work, yeah, or not to respond when people are mean when you work customer service. Yeah, that's not good. Men actually experience a full testosterone cycle every 24 hours. Okay, with peaks and toes in testosterone levels during this time, which affect mood, attitude, and behavior. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we all know during each day that we have different levels of energy, for instance, or we get tired in the afternoon, stuff like that. It's just changing. Testosterone in men reaches its peak in the early morning, decreasing steadily after 9 a.m. throughout the day. Okay. Also, it is pronounced like Lisa. Yeah. I also thought in my head, sometimes I say Lisa and sometimes I say Liza. I don't know. Lisa, good to know. Thank you. No, it is not a bullet journal challenge, but I'm using the bullet journal to track. It's 25 goals the whole year. Awesome. Oh, I promise I'm an American born and based. Ooh, you're an INTJ, Elizabeth. Lisa, sorry, my brain. I tested hybrid when I took the test. Okay, but at the time identified more with INFJ, but I think maybe now I'm more INTJ. Not really sure. Oh, that's James' area of expertise. So if you have questions about MBTI, men are allowed to express emotions, anger and lust. Yeah, that's the ones that men are allowed to express. Everything else must be suppressed. When it comes to sickness, unless you are on medical leave, whether continual or intermittent, you can be fired. I think that's for being sick too much. Yeah, like I said, in Germany, that's not possible. Lisa, why am I doing this? I don't know, Lisa. My comment was also not just about men. That's true for women too. We aren't allowed to really express ourselves at work, just in general. Yeah, machines. Back to we have to be machines. See, that's the thing. Society rebrands anger as not an emotion. So men aren't emotional. Yes. When they are angry or lustful. Yeah, true. And Loretta, INFJs don't have a body, do they? Yeah. It's so funny sometimes that sometimes I really wake up after some hours and like cannot move anymore because I was like that for some hours working on something. And that sucks because like a lot of people I know are lonely. Yeah, especially the men. You know what, Loretta? You're right. No body detected. And yeah, for the whole society, loneliness is a huge problem. I think so too. It's not getting better, but we found also ways like us to chat with each other online, and just we have actually some more or different possibilities to connect with each other. So let me just set up the next sprint. I'm always grateful for the internet in that regard, that we are able to connect like that doing a sprint. For you, it's the middle of the night. For me, it's the morning hours. Okay, we have another ad playing. Okay, here we go. Oh. So let me first see what else you wrote in the comments. Also, because everyone experiences all the emotions, women can be angry and lustful. Yes, men get sad or sensitive or lonely. Lobby. We're also complex, and I think our gender roles do us a disservice, definitely. I'm also not a fan of that. Elizabeth, then people get mad when men commit a crime and definitely don't care about a man's feelings when he has done something like that. Yeah, because they suppress so many emotions. Why express emotion when you can suppress it? Yeah. Yeah, but that's why they struggle with that. Lisa? I don't know what's. I mean, there are people out there who don't experience all the feelings, but most people don't encourage me. I meant lovey, like affectionate. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a big, big, big topic. I read, what was it called, the book during summer. It was very interesting. I will think about it during the sprint and share it with you. So let's enjoy, the dolphin and the sea turtle for the next 25 minutes. Have fun doing the next sprint. Enjoy. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 2. And how did everybody do? I'm quite happy. I made progress. Fortunately, I took quite good notes while I was reading through the manuscript, so that now editing isn't as hard. Oh yeah, Elizabeth shared something very important, I think, about the emotional stuff we work through while writing. It's I feel the same as her, that it helps us, or we process things through our writing, our own stuff, and which also sometimes makes writing especially hard, because it's not easy to work through things we experience, traumas or hurts or whatever. Everyone has different stories to work through. And Elizabeth said, yes, some days I find it hard to work on the rewrite of this novel, since I no longer am so sick, and it reminds me of my own emotions that I lived through. But I know that my words, and that's the important thing, will help others, and that is a huge motivation for me to keep going. And I think that's also what motivates me. On the one hand, still, I know it helps me process stuff and work through stuff, and sometimes really, very emotional. I even cry sometimes, and it hurts to do that. I kind of suffer with my characters, so, and I know I suffer with them because that's stuff I dealt with or I felt. And so, and then I also believe and think that there are actually people out there who will really connect to that, because they also felt the same thing or something similar, and that's where they will connect. That's where the depth comes into it. It's not just a story, or that's how we do it as humans. We learn and grow through stories, and we can connect with them so deeply, and that's why we love stories. Because sometimes I feel like I had this one phase once where I really thought like writing is a luxury, it's not something people really need, and I should do something else, where I really battled with this, that writing isn't important, isn't something that is needed, until I at some point, of course, realized it's stupid to think like that. We need stories. Stories is something we had when we were still living in caves and sitting around a fire. This is something that was with us and will be with us through all our existence, probably. So and Elizabeth just put this into words beautifully, that my stories will give hope to people who are hopeless, and that is something I can take away. Yes. And that's really a good motivation for us to continue writing and working through the hardships, doing battle against ourselves sometimes, and to finish our projects. And James shared, because he's emptying out the drawers and finding stuff from all those years he's been working at this facility. So I also found a little stuffed Yoda. I used to put it on the counter in the middle of the night when I needed to focus on tasks. A polite way of letting people know I wouldn't be available to talk for a couple hours. Yeah, I love that. Also, the teddy bear you talked about above, that you put there when you went on vacation or something. Here it is. Found a stuffed bear. I brought it in a couple of years ago. Was about to go on a longer vacation, and I left it for my co-workers to talk to when I wasn't available for venting. I love that so much. And maybe because you said Francis asked, where will those go? This is such a cute and great idea. And where will the Yoda and the bear go now? Will you keep them? And you said they'll be at home. Maybe they might also enjoy being a part of your new facility. I don't know. Oh yeah, you already said something about it. I'm not going to do this at my new facility until I know, whether it fits into their culture. True. First have to find out, what it's like at the new facility. But aren't there actually people maybe also transferred from your old facility to the new. I don't know. Maybe you will be surprised and meet someone who you already know, because it's the same field, isn't it? Or is this a different kind of um, facility? Oh, hello, Asuki. I hope I pronounce this right. Hello. Are you writing studies, novels? Yeah, I'm writing novels. Oh, thank you, new sub. You're so pretty. Oh, thank you. I'm a young writer, only 11. Oh, welcome. I'm not sure if I belong here. If you're a writer, you belong here. I suffer with making decisions too. I'm currently working on a fantasy novel, but I love that. That's cool. Yes, you are working on a fantasy novel, then you belong here. And Elizabeth also says hi. Hello. Hello. It's good to have you here. Oh, see, James, is there are other transfers? Okay, that's, I think, good. So not everyone is new, and some people already know you. So let me set up the next sprint. So we will do a long sprint now. That is 40 minutes. Quick reminder that we all have a body because that's also usually the sprint where I'm sitting here like 40 minutes and then I get sleepy because I didn't move the whole time. So yeah, reminder for you, for me, to maybe get up in between, move around a little, or drink some water. I made myself another cup of coffee, but maybe I should also drink some water. We'll see if I think of that during the next 40 minutes. Stretch in between might also be a good idea. One of my receptionists has been there a month. Oh, good to know. When I messaged her about my start date, she told me it was past time to get my ass over there. See, people are already happy that you will go there. That's awesome. I think that's good. Very good, So you already have some people that know you. That's perfect, I think. Everything will be fine. So here we go. Enjoy the next 40 minutes. Have fun. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 3. And how did everybody do? Okay, I didn't get up and move in between. Lisa went to bed. And it's 4 a.m. there. So I hope, Lisa, you sleep well. Azuki shared a bit about their novel. I love the title, honestly. The Longest Dream I Had. I like it very much. And also was successful with finishing chapter 24. Awesome. Yeah, I suffer from misspelling. I think that's not as important for us writers, at least not when we are in the middle of writing everything out, because stuff like misspellings we can correct later, you know. So we don't need to focus on that, because I also think that kind of can hinder our creativity if we are too focused on grammar and writing correctly. Oh yeah, and like I said, Azuki shared the first paragraphs of their novel, so I really like the idea of a character kind of, or of the reader throwing in the middle of it, and Azuki's character is kind of not in the right body, so that's definitely intriguing. I'm also curious about your book's contents and genre. My book is the first novel is about a lawyer, so there's a lot of this stuff going on, like a contemporary story with that's following a lawyer and their work, and of course there's a lot of personal stuff also going on. So there are some thriller elements in there, and it's a bit like one of those TV shows where you follow lawyers and their cases, and in between you kind of get their personal story. So each chapter is a different case that she's working on, and with each chapter also her personal story is revealed a bit more, and all the conflicts that are going on, which is actually the main part of the whole story. It's not so much about each case. They are just used as a tool to reveal the actual story happening. My protagonist's name is Scarlett Levine. Awesome. She has fear of the ocean. Ooh, because of a childhood trauma. I make every protagonist have a trauma. If they were real, they will hate me. Yeah, we writers tend to make our characters suffer a lot. But I mean, that's what makes it interesting for the readers in the end. It would be boring if nothing happened to the characters. So I think that's what our readers are looking for. Although, of course, the characters themselves hate it and hate us for it. Elizabeth, this book I'm reading is transformative. This sparked my creativity like nothing else has since I started to suffer with these nightmares and now insomnia. Ooh, but what is the book? Did you already mention that? Did I miss it somehow? Tell us about the book. I want to know if it's having such an impact on you. And yeah, the nightmares, that's bad, of course. Azuki says, hope you're doing well, Elizabeth. I'm going to get some writing done later today after I'm back at home after working at my day job. And I'm in Massachusetts, USA, and it is now 4 a.m. here. When do you have to go to your day job? Between Two Kingdoms. Okay. Oh yeah, you shared the quotes. Sorry. You shared the quotes from above from this book. So yeah, I will write this down because I want to have a look at it when it's having such a deep impact on you. Yeah, and will you try to, yeah, what are you planning on doing before work? Will you try to get some sleep or, oh yeah, so you probably won't be able to get more sleep. Mm. That's not good, I think. What? Oh, we talked a lot today. It's quite late already. But I mean, I have been sick for some days, so I wanted to catch up with you guys. That's why I probably talked so much. So let's do a short final sprint just to wind down or wrap up. How about I mean, I have some shorter timers that I could use. Why not? Oh yeah, because Halloween season. I mean, it's a 7-minute timer and there's an ad playing. I don't know. The ad is probably longer than the video itself. Damn it. Okay, here we go. A 7-minute sprint. Oh, Jesse, I've been wondering because usually you're quite active in the chat and you fall asleep, but it's okay. And you're here for the final sprint. Cool, your novel feels like a mystery detective. Yeah, it's kind of is a little bit in this direction. I had really struggled a bit with the genre, I have to say. I mean, it was my first novel, so when people ask me about the genre, and I'm like, my genre basically is fantasy, romance, action. Awesome. I love fantasy, romance, and action. Fiction time is 1 p.m. at your in India. So, in which part of India are you actually? I would like to know if you want to share. Elizabeth, my novel is a psychological thriller told through the perspective of a young gifted girl with severe combined type ADHD whose mother is chronically ill. Yeah. My mom will scold me when I write romance or love interest for male lead. Yeah. Because you're 11 years old. But it's fun to think about it, isn't it? Okay, let's do the final sprint of today. Here we go. Enjoy. Okie dokie. I kind of missed the end of the sprint. So yeah, thank you guys for spending time with me, writing with me. And yeah, have a great rest of the day, rest of the night. And yeah, I saw another of my streams started. So yeah, that was a fun end, I hope, for the stream. I will be back tomorrow. And if you have time, if you're up, then you are always welcome to join me. And yeah, I would be very happy to see you guys again in the chat. See you soon. Bye, bye, bye.